Dear children, welcome to the second episode. I know that you are all happy after watching the movie.
Ali goes to cobbler's shop to repair his sister's shoes. After repairing the shoes, he enters a bakery. Inside the bakery, Ali picks the naan dropped by the cook, stacks each one on a cloth. He finishes stacking the naan and ties up the cloth into a bundle.
Now, let's begin today's class with a concept cartoon picture. Look at the screen. What do you see there? Any idea? Yes, it's simple, right? Yes, it's about camera movements. Good. Panning shot. Moving the camera lens to one side to another. Look at your left and then to your right. That's panning. Tilting. Moving your camera up or down. Nod your head up or down. That camera movement is tilting. Dolly in. Step towards the camera with the subject. Dolly out. Step backwards with the subject. Now, let's watch a video on camera movements. Yes, Hope you got a very clear idea about camera movements, right? Have you ever thought about the efforts taken by the director and his crew? Now, let's watch the rest of the scene from My Sister's Shoes. Here is scene number 3. Now, read the text. While reading, you might find some unfamiliar words. Don't worry. You may use your dictionary or glossary.
Scene 3. The footpath outside the bakery. A small group of men are waiting in a queue outside the bakery to buy naan. The outline of buildings in the street is seen in the distance. Ali is seen coming out from the bakery into the footpath, the parcel of naan in his right hand and a parcel of shoes in his left. He crosses the pavement and walks into a vegetable store. He places the bundle of naan on top of a pile of boxes of vegetables stacked in front of the shop and a bag of shoes in the small gap between two boxes. On the soundtrack, a hawker's voice is heard. Salt, salt for trade. The shopkeeper is seen standing behind the counter. Ali to the shopkeeper, Assalamu alaikum, Akbar Kha. I need some potatoes. Akbar, the shopkeeper, gives Ali a small black bag to put potatoes in it. Ali starts picking the large, wholesome potatoes in a box at the top of the heap. Ali starts picking the large, wholesome potatoes in a box at the top of the heap. Akbar, not those, kid. Pick some down there. Ali moves to his right, squats down, and fills the bag with the smaller potatoes from a box on the floor. Close-up of Ali picking the potatoes. Cut to view of the shop from the pavement. A man pushing a hand cart filled with junk enters the frame from the right and stops in front of the shop. The junk collector loudly to the shopkeeper, Assalamu alaikum, with your permission. The junk collector picks up bundles of used polythene bags lying scattered on the floor near the boxes of vegetables and throws them into the cart. He sees Ali's parcel of shoes. Taking it for junk, he picks it up and puts it in the cart. The junk collector, goodbye. Akbar, goodbye. The junk collector leaves. Cut to view from inside the shop. Akbar is on the left edge of the frame counting money. Cut to Ali filling his bag with potatoes. Ali finishes filling the bag and hands it to Akbar for weighing. Akbar holds the bag in his hand to feel the weight for a moment and hands it back to Ali. Akbar, 65 tomans. Ali, my mom said to put it on her tab. Akbar, tell her your account has reached its limit. She should pay at least part of it. Ali, all right. Ali turns to go. Cut to view from outside the shop. He goes to the pile of boxes in front of the shop and picks the bundle of naan and then looks for the bag of shoes. Unable to find it, he places the bag of naan atop the vegetable boxes and begins to search underneath. First, he puts his hand and then his head in the gap between the boxes of vegetables, which upsets them all. The vegetable boxes tumble and vegetables scatter on the ground. On hearing this sound, Akbar comes running from the inside. On hearing the sound, Akbar comes running from inside the shop and sees the vegetables strewn on the ground. Akbar, annoyed, what the hell are you doing? Why did you spill this? Are you crazy? Ali, looking at him with guilt. My sister's shoes have disappeared. Akbar, get lost. Beat it. Ali, I left my sister's shoes here. Akbar, I said get lost. Bangs his fist on the pile of boxes. Ali runs away scared.
I have given two such words for your better understanding. Watch the words along with the pictures. The first word is junk collector. What do you mean by junk? It's trash or garbage. Something that we throw because it is unwanted. Hope you got a clear idea along with the picture. The second word is strewn. You might have watched. The potatoes are strewn. It means scattered. Very good. Hope you understood the text. Now, let's have a detailed discussion of the scene. Are you ready? Yes. Where did this scene begin? Yes, you're right. It began at the footpath outside the bakery. What can we see there? Yes, a small group of men are standing in a queue in front of the bakery to collect naan. And see, where's our Ali? Yes, we can see him coming out of the bakery, right? And does he carry anything in his hand? Yes, you might have watched that, right? He's carrying a parcel of shoes and a parcel of naan in his hands. And where is he moving? Yes, he crosses the pavement and gets in front of the vegetable store. And who is there in the vegetable shop? Yes, the shopkeeper, right? And what is his name? Akbar. Good. What does Ali ask the shopkeeper? Yes, he's asking for potatoes, right? Yes. While Ali is collecting the potatoes, something happens outside the shop. Did you watch it? A junk collector passes the shop. What does he do? While collecting the wastes, accidentally he collects the parcel of shoes which Ali kept in between the gap of the boxes, right? Yes. After collecting the potatoes, Ali comes out of the shop. He's surprised. He cannot find his pair of shoes. He searches in between the gaps of the boxes. Do you think Ali finds his pair of shoes? No. He searches for the shoes in between the gaps of the boxes. But he cannot find it. Finally, what happens? All the vegetables get scattered on the ground. What happens next? Yes, the shopkeeper Akbar comes in rage. He shouts at Ali. Here is where this scene ends. What do you think about Akbar's character? Write it and send it to your teacher. Let's discuss some questions. Where does this scene take place? I mean, location. Yes, the scene is set in a footpath outside the bakery and in a vegetable store. Look at the screen. I have given the events taking place in this scene in a jumbled order. What you have to do is arrange the events in a sequential order. Yes, you have done it right. Which one comes first? Let's look at the screen. Ali enters a vegetable store. Yes, good. Next, he collects potatoes. After that, what happens? The junk collector collects waste. Yes. Next, the junk collector accidentally takes Ali's parcel of shoes. Next, Ali searches for his pair of shoes and scatters the vegetable down. After that, yes, Akbar gets annoyed and shouts at Ali. Yes, you have done it in the correct sequential order. Well done. Now, moving to the third question. Which of the events is crucial in bringing about a twist in the narrative? Any idea? Yes. The junk collector accidentally takes Ali's pair of shoes. You might have watched it. That brings a twist in the narrative. Write a paragraph about it and send it to your teacher. Let's discuss some questions. Before winding up, I'm going to give you some tasks. And the first task is to complete a flowchart. You have to prepare the flowchart based on the events taking place in scene 1, 2, and 3. And you have to write it in the correct sequential order. Watch the screen. Some have been done for you. The first one, Ali at the cobbler's shop. The next, Ali leaves the shop and enters the bakery. Yes. And the third one, he picks the naan dropped by the cook and stacks them on the cloth. What happens next? You know that Ali is very sad now. What do you think Ali would do next? Probably he will go home or he will go to school. Imagine he goes straight to the beach. He is downcast. What shot is the best? Yes, a close shot. Now, he's sitting in the beach watching the waves. Which shot is needed there? Yes, a mid shot. Ali's friend comes from a distance. What shot can we use there? Yes, a wide shot or a full shot. What might be the conversation between them? Prepare a conversation. How do they part? Hand in hand. Do you think Ali is relieved now? Probably. Let's see what really happens in the next episode. Wait till the next episode. Till then, it's bye from Navya.